Hi, today we're going to be talking about former President Trump and his view on cryptocurrencies. But before we start discussing it in detail, we need to come to some agreement on what cryptocurrencies are. They come in many flavors. They can be stable coins, they can be Bitcoin tokens or payment systems like XRP. But the main basis under all cryptocurrencies is something called blockchain. Blockchain is a distributed ledger system, and it's immutable, it's peer-to-peer, which means they're all equal. It has a consensus mechanism. It has no central point of failure. It's traceable, and it's a permanent record. I'm going to go through now 3 examples on how it works, and once you go through these examples with me, you should have a pretty good understanding of what blockchain is. Let's say that I produced this CD, and I'm putting this CD on a blockchain. So here's the CD. You all, if you were computers on the network, would have a permanent record of that transaction. I could not deny, or someone could not deny, that that CD was put on at that timestamp if we were all on the blockchain. Another example of how blockchain works is before there was a currency, people used barter. In the world of barter, there has to be a central ledger system. Simply because a cow, if you wanted to trade a cow for a glass of milk, they're not equal. So someone has to keep a ledger of these transactions to see who owes what. Now, if that ledger was compromised, the whole system fails. So what happens is a blockchain is where there are multiple people keeping the same copy of that record. So there can't be a discrepancy. Now let's talk about central bank digital currency. We're going to get to Trump soon. Just be patient. I have to paint this background. Central bank digital currency is a digital version of paper money. It's issued by a central bank. Its intent is to replace paper money, and has been developed in the United States as FedCoin. It also exists in, I believe, the Bahamas as a sand dollar. So, what are the pros and cons of crypto? As we saw, the security of the blockchain is very important. Transactions happen faster. There is no need for a corresponding bank. Transactions are cheap, fault tolerant, and they can be traded 24/7. As we said, they're immutable, no third party or central site to manage it. It has its own its own mechanism for coming to conclusions. However, there is some risk and there's some volatility, and the issue remaining is environmental issues due to one of the protocols that are used, which is called proof of work. So it eliminates fraud. It does expose your privacy, and it's widely accepted as a store of value. That is central bank digital currencies. The question is, how close related are they to commercial banks? Sounds like they do practically the same thing. Now we're going to talk about the President Trump. President Trump is not an advocate of central bank digital currencies. He said Fed coin would not happen if he is president. As you know, this is in his first term, he said, "I'm not a fan of Bitcoin or digital currencies." He criticized Libra, Facebook's currencies, and his fear was illicit use and illegal usage. That's how the president saw cryptocurrencies in his administration. Today, President Trump has changed his vision. He is a very big supporter of cryptocurrency. Is, as I said, against central bank digital currency, which is Fed coin, which he opposes. But he thinks the United States needs to invest into Bitcoin so we're not left behind. He quotes that, "As your president, I will never allow Fed coin." So, former President Trump is known as an advocate of crypto. There are mega coins that have been produced. They are not affiliated with Trump. That is the cryptocurrency out there. President Trump wants to look carefully at Ross Ulbricht, who was the inventor of Silk Road, which was a scandal that began as Bitcoin started to move out. I think he wants to consider some type of relief for Ross Ulbricht. He pledges to get government out of the way of crypto. There is a Trump NFT out there. He is a fan of the crypto world, and he believes that the United States must play a major role in crypto in order for us to stay as a world power. So, interesting enough, 39% of Gen Xers and millennials own crypto. 90% of the crypto market is 40 years of age or younger. And America is saying, like former President Trump is saying, they don't want a central bank digital currency. Listen, I thank you so much for your time and support. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you give me a thumbs up and subscribe so I can bring more content to you. Have a great day.